welcome. Welcome to Sweet Honey's Life. If you are here for the first time, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. So today I wanted to discuss a very, very important herb that I realized, when I mentioned that name to a lot of people, they haven't got the foggiest idea what I'm talking about. So I decided to bring this herb to you today. So I wanted to be in a more comfortable setting because it's going to just be a discussion on the herb. And just remember, this is strictly on research that I would have done not just now, but over the years. And this herb also grows in Barbados, so we used to drink it in Barbados as well. I hope that you have been having a good week so far and everything has been going well for you. How are your Christmas preparations going? I hope that they have been going well. For this channel, there were a lot of you that I realized that like In the Kitchen with Annie, so I will be bringing more of In the Kitchen with Annie. And seeing that this is the Christmas season, I'll be doing a few little Christmas recipes with you. Nothing too big, but little Christmas recipes with you, things that I would have sold at my bar as well, like my I don't want to give it away, so I'm not going to tell you. So today I wanted us to discuss Neem, and the reason I wanted us to discuss this is because it is a herb that they call the miracle tree. It has been used in the Indian culture for over 5,000 years, and they're still using it today. So it just amazes me at how so many people that I would have spoken to said, Neem? I never heard about that before. So I wanted to discuss it a little today because, as I said, I grew up with it and it is quite a bitter herb, so I never really liked it. But my gran, whenever she wanted to, she would come and say, come and get some bush tea. And I knew that bush tea had in some neem because it used to be so bitter. So for those of you that don't know me, I am Annie, and this channel I'm from Barbados, but I live in the USA, and I like to bring a little taste of Barbados to the USA because of our culture and everything else. So that's why we are going to be discussing Neem a bit today. This video is not going to be too long. The most it would be is probably half an hour. So if you can stick with me, it will be very beneficial to you. But before we go any further, one thing I want to say, as I said before, Neem is a bitter herb. And if you are not accustomed to herb or any herbal regimen or anything like that, if you are pregnant or nursing or taking medication or anything along those lines, the best thing for you to do is to consult your doctor, because I am not a medical doctor. This is just things that I've been studying over the years, and I am a self-professed herbalist because it doesn't take a 3-month course to get a piece of paper to become a herbalist. I grew up with herbs all around me. My grandmother, she had a large kitchen garden, and I grew up with a lot of things around me. So this is something we have been doing all of our life. So today, as I said, we're going to be discussing Neem. But the thing that was puzzling to me is my books. I searched my books. I searched this book. This is the Medicinal Herbs, Rosemary Gladstar, and then my Lost Book of Herbal Remedies. And I'm not sure if I missed it or what, but I didn't see Neem anywhere in these books. And this book here, the Book of Essential Oils and Aromatherapy, they do discuss it slightly a little bit, but all of the research that I am going to bring to you today is things that I have studied over the years, and not only over the years, but studied more recently as well, to bring it for you. Now, I have some items here that includes Neem, and this is my body butter. And I was making body butter because there was somebody that wanted me to make some body butter for them. So I made some body butter, and this includes Neem. It doesn't only include Neem, but it includes calendula, moringa, and turmeric, and a lot of goodness for your skin. So I just wanted to show you all that. And then this is my tincture. I call it the clear skin tincture, but the reason I call it the clear skin tincture is because everything that comes out on your skin first comes from inside, and it comes from the gut. And I suffer with my skin a lot. I would have put up a Instagram picture I showed y'all. I suffer with my skin for years, and I always am very cautious in what I put on my skin, what I allow to touch my skin. Every day I go to work, I wear a long sleeve because I don't want anything to touch my skin. That might seem strange, but this is the tincture once again. And as I said, I call it clear skin, but it has neem leaves, it has moringa, it has rosemary, it has calendula, and it has lemon balm. And this, as you all know, tinctures take 6 weeks or so before they're actually ready. So this one was only ready just a few days ago because I was making, I had to take some for a friend as well that was interested in trying it, and she loves it. So enough chit chat, because that was probably 3 or 4 minutes of just chit chat. So let's get right into discussing the main topic of the session. So let me put on my glasses so that I can see you. Was in the Asian culture for over 5,000 years, and they used it for everything. Neem is used for so much different things. Even when I was in Barbados, we used it. I never knew how much things it was good for, because when I was there, yes, I did a little research on certain things, but not to the extent of what I do now, and where the Lord has been taking me and everything else. So because the Heavenly Father has really been holding my hand and guiding me and taking me, and sometimes what happens is that I don't necessarily listen because I get too lazy or whatever the case may be. So I don't necessarily listen, and then when he wants to get out something, he has given it to you, and you don't listen, and you don't obey, you don't do it, he take it to somebody else, and they then would bring forth what he was telling you, what the Heavenly Father was telling you to do. So I just wanted to hop right into it now. And another thing is that the neem tree can grow up to 200 feet tall. And I believe that because we have a very large one in, it was like 3 minutes away from where I live, a very large one, and it was there from the time I was growing up. I remember seeing that tree there. I never knew it was the neem tree till I got older. But let's look at the name. Oh, there. I will put the name of it right here in the corner for you, right? The Latin name. I really can't pronounce that. But it has a lot of healing properties, as I said earlier, and it grows in subhumid areas with tropical and subtropical climate. So that's why it grows in hotter climates, why it grew so well in Barbados as well. It purifies the blood, and as we know, a lot of things comes through our blood, because the free radicals that are around, that we breathe in and everything, they go into our blood, and then our bloodstream, that's what causes the things to come out on our skin and all that. And I could attest to that, because in colder climates, in this cold weather and everything, regardless to what I do, I still get my eczema breakouts. I don't know if it is an age thing now or what it is, but that's the first benefit. It purifies the blood, and it battles free radical damage. And we spoke of free radicals earlier. It flushes out the toxins in our bodies. It treats insect bites. All right, this is the list, but let's just look at because as y'all know, Neem is an Ayurveda herb, and it is the king of all medicinal herbs. So if they say that you're the king of all medicinal herbs, and it is good for skin disorders, hair problems, it enhances appetite, it boosts digestion, kindles the fire in your belly, it improves your breathing. Yes, it improves your breathing, because sometimes I feel as though I don't know why, but sometimes I feel as though I'm gasping for breath. And it helps manage diabetic conditions. It aids healing of the wounds and relieves nausea. Neem was named as the tree of the 21st century by the nations. The U.S. National Academy of Science also recognized neem medicinal value in its 1992 report. How awesome is that? And once again, I said it protects the skin, so does. It treats head lice. It treats wounds and skin ulcers. External applications of neem also finds merit as a mosquito repellent. And I see how that could be, because it is so bitter that, yeah, the mosquitoes is not going to come around you. I don't know if it's the smell as well, but neem is probably the world's oldest skin softener. It treats insect bites, and as I said earlier, it treats skin disorders. It helps septic sores, infected burns. It helps with those as well. It helps with boils. I know there was a friend of mine that was saying that she tried everything from the doctor because she has boils between her legs and stuff like that, and she tried everything, and then it was the only thing that helped, and that was like 2 years ago when I was in Pennsylvania, because she lives in Pennsylvania, and the only thing that helped was neem concoction that I made for her while I was there. I had to go to the herbal shop there and buy some stuff, and I made something for her, and she said that really helped. I have not heard her in a while, so which means that probably the problem has been solved. But it heals ulcers in the digestive tracts. You know, it helps with those things. And not only that, but it also, if you have any parasites or anything like that in your intestines, it helps to clear that as well. Neem is an awesome herb. And I know that I say this about a lot of herbs, but the truth is that they're all just great in their own way. And it helps with eczema. And eczema, as we know, I don't even know what to say about eczema. There's no cure for eczema. But what we can do is try to control it. That's all we can do. And I know for me, a lot of the over-the-counter medicines and different things does not help me. I'm not telling you not to go to the dermatologist or what, but a lot of the creams that costed like $70 for just a cream didn't help me either. So I just do what I do best, and that is my herbal regimens. So this would help from the inside, and then this would help from the outside, because body butters are great in the winter time. Actually, there is also a goat milk lotion that, and it's not like a liquid lotion, I call it lotion, but it's more like a cream lotion. That is great as well. That helps as well. When I come out of the shower now, this is what I do. I put on sometimes 3 layers of creams. And the 3 layers, as soon as I come out of the shower, I oil my skin down. Then I put on the body butter, and then I put I know it's a lot, but then I put the goat milk lotion over all of those to seal in all of that moisture that's in, because, and another thing that is good for the eczema is I do a mask that I put on it as well. I make a mask. I'll share that with you sometime. And baths are good instead of showers. And when I take a bath, I might put some Epsom salts, some baking soda, and some apple cider vinegar in the water, and I sit in that bath for sometimes an hour or so. And when I come out, my skin is not itchy, is not things. Sometimes I use oatmeal as well, because that's good for itching. So it's so much things that you can do. I know that we are talking about neem, but it is good for ulcers. It helps with ringworms. It reduces your blood sugar level. And it basically kills bacteria, because neem is let me see if I have it written here, but neem is antifungal. It is antifungal, antibacterial, antiviral. It is antimicrobial. It is a lot of. Another thing that I always like to suggest with people, you can do your own research as well. You can do your own research. Because when you do your own research, you will see the benefits and all that for yourself. And the good thing about neem is that every part of the tree is good for you. Actually, you know what? One thing I didn't bring here that I'll go and get is to show you what it looks like. This is my neem powder. So I'm running out of that, so I need to place an order for that. That's my neem powder. And these are the neem leaves. And these are, and they're dried leaves, so it's like, all right, so these are my neem leaves. And another thing that it is great for, which I never knew, is it is good for dental and oral health. You can take some neem water, or you can take some neem powder and probably mix with your toothpaste. It's going to be bitter, but mix with your toothpaste and just brush your teeth with it, and it helps with the infection of the mouth. And that is such an awesome thing, because a lot of the time we go around with infections in our mouth, and those infections smell, and because it is us, we don't smell our own bad breath, and it could definitely pose a problem. So I know how, good that would be for the other person, not to be smelling your bad breath. So it helps. It helps to treat gingivitis, periodontitis, and tooth decay because of its antiseptic, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and immune boosting properties. It helps to promote oral health. But as I say, but what they're saying here is still more research is needed on that. But, you still can't help to try it. It's not anything that will kill you. It is something that it is, and it promotes hair health. So when we talk about hair health, we talking about a combination of a lot of things. So I haven't brought it, but I also have a neem oil that I normally do my neem oil with the powder, and then that can, you can put that in your hair. It helps with hair growth. You can even mix some neem water. Mix some neem water and put it in your shampoo. You can use it as a pre-poo to spray your hair before you wash it. It is a combination of things that you can do with the neem. So I just don't want to forget anything. I really wanted to share this information with you. We talked about the hair, we talked about the skin. Let's talk about liver. It may aid liver and kidney health. And neem oxidants and anti-inflammatory properties may help fight oxidative stress, which may in turn promote liver and kidney health, right? Because we talked about the free radical buildup earlier, and the free radical buildup is what causes our liver and kidney to break down. And it would be good if you are drinking to stop drinking, because that destroys your liver. Because my mom died, I mentioned this before, from liver. Basically, her liver wasn't functioning the way how it should. So my determination is to put information out there, because this channel deals with a multitude of things. It deals with in the kitchen, it deals with hair, skin, just a melting pot of things. So whatever you like or whatever pertain to you, you can watch that, and don't watch the others if you don't want to. But it helps. It's an anti-cancer, and it helps. It helps. You can use it for the treatment of psoriasis as well as eczema. So neem is something that you can make an extract. You can make whatever and use it orally twice a day. But I'm going to also say this, that when you are using neem, or if you're using it full strength with it's probably better not to use it for any length of time, because you're using it like full strength. And if you use it for any length of time, you don't know. As I always say, too much of something is just as bad as not having it at all. So it would be good to use it for a little bit, then stop, let your body rest, and stop for a couple of months. Just let your body rest and relax, and one thing that would be good too is when you're using it to drink, try to drink lots of water. So it reduces blemishes, it treats acne. You can make it in a mask. And just off the top of my head, if you want to get some sour cream or maybe some original yogurt, none with sugar, and you can put some aloe vera in that as well, aloe vera gel in that, and a little bit of neem powder. Make it into a paste and use it as a mask on your face or on your skin that might have blemishes. Cut this short here, but once again, there is so much more information that you can dive into on your own, but I just wanted to bring some awareness. I mean, it's all over it's all over YouTube, a few people, but I just wanted to bring some awareness to it as well, because it was just so puzzling to me that people don't know about a lot of herbs, and neem was definitely one. So what I am going to please ask you to do, if you enjoyed this content and you enjoyed us discussing about the neem, please give me a like, a share, and subscribe to this channel, because that's the only way that the word can get out to other people. And I do this because I want to share information. When I started this channel just over a year ago, I was scared. I was thinking, okay, yes, I have things that I would like to share. I have things that I would like to say. But you're always wondering, how are you going to be received? But this channel has been, for me, it has been lots of fun. I don't get to post videos as often as I would love to, but it has been a lot of fun, and I love what really makes it worthwhile for me is when people send me comments saying that they enjoy, even if it is only one comment. What makes it worthwhile for me is when people send me comments saying, oh, I enjoyed that recipe, I enjoyed that, I enjoyed this. Have their own style and their own way of doing things. And this is my style and this is my way. So I hope, once again, that you enjoy this content. And it was better for me because I was in a more relaxing environment, or relaxing chair, I should say. And I thoroughly enjoyed bringing it to you. So once again, have an awesome day, an awesome rest of the week. And I am going to be bringing some more recipes to you. Some recipes that my daughter had been asking me for weeks to do, and I just haven't gotten around to do them yet. But thank you so much once again, and have a great day, and continue to spread the love.